There is a powerful promise in Philippians, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Let those words sink in, not some of your needs but all. God's provision is not a hopeful suggestion, it's a divine guarantee. His supply comes from the infinite riches of Christ, not from limited earthly resources. We worry because we see scarcity, but God operates from abundance. Your need, no matter how great, is small compared to his endless riches. This promise invites you to shift your focus from empty hands to his fullness. When worry rises, whisper this truth: God will meet all my needs. His provision isn't dependent on the economy, your job, or your efforts. It's dependent on him. He is your source and provider. Challenges will come, but you never face them alone or without hope. Let this promise anchor your soul and calm your storm. When worry blows in, hold tightly to this truth: my God will meet all my needs. Rest in this assurance. Breathe it in. Let his faithfulness wash over you, replacing fear with peace. He has not forgotten you. He sees your need and has already made a way. Trust him. Let this promise be your foundation. We've all faced moments when what we have doesn't match what we need. The bills pile up, the bank account shrinks, and anxiety grows. It feels logical to worry, but our efforts can only go so far. This is where faith takes root. Not when the pantry is full, but when our resources look small. God invites us to see beyond our limits and remember his unlimited power. He often lets us reach the end of ourselves so we can witness his provision. Our small supply is the perfect stage for his faithfulness. God's provision may come in unexpected ways: a gift, a new opportunity, or simply strength to keep going. He is never late, his timing is perfect. Remember, God is the master of multiplication. He can make a little go a long way. Offer what you have to him in faith and watch what he will do. He delights in taking our little and doing something big. Trust him with your smallness. The Bible is filled with stories of God's provision. Elijah, alone in the wilderness, was fed by ravens. God used the unlikely to provide. The Israelites wandered the desert for 40 years, yet every morning God sent manna from heaven. He didn't give them a lifetime supply at once, but taught them to trust him daily. King David declared, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Because the Lord was his provider, David lacked nothing essential. These stories are not just ancient, they are reminders for you today. The same God who fed Elijah, sustained Israel, and shepherded David is your provider now. His power hasn't diminished, his love hasn't faded, and his resources haven't run out. Your story of need is the next chapter for him to prove his faithfulness. Let these truths build your faith and encourage your heart. God's track record is perfect. Trust that he will provide for you, just as he always has. Let these ancient truths become your present reality. As we close, stand on the solid ground of his promises. Trade your worries for trust. Your perspective will change. Stop staring at your mountains. Look at the greatness of your God. He is bigger than any debt, stronger than any struggle, and more resourceful than any challenge. He is Jehovah Jireh. The Lord will provide. Providing is not just what he does, it's who he is. You are his beloved child, and your needs are his concern. Rest in the knowledge that he is working on your behalf, arranging everything for your good. Walk in the freedom of knowing you are cared for by the Creator. You don't have to carry the weight of provision alone. Hand it over to him. Live today with an attitude of abundance because his storehouse is full. When worry creeps in, remind yourself, my God will meet all my needs. You are deeply loved, completely cared for, and never alone. Rest in his endless, unfailing provision today and every day. Be at peace.